Okay, FM 101.7.
Wie, ene mame nko Yewura Michael ansa ho. Na Yewura Michael ansa woye CEO ede ema GIADEC. Na yene ni nkodi nkomo eno a mo kan nkomo a etwetwen wa ha. Nkomo ni nyina akɔwie se ekuo bi asɔre a wɔse wɔde Asante Kotoko Society na wɔn se wɔn nte ase Bauxite ya yebetu no nyina hi wɔn sem bi hɔ a wɔn so nte ase ɛwɔ ho na yɛnkɔ panin pa wɔda GIADEC ano Yewura Michael Ansa CEO Ghana Integrated Aluminium Development Corporation panin pa wɔda ano ne ne twenkomo ɛja Michael Ansa memoache
Opani kwame ngeje so apomu
ye pa na wo so
yo nyame adom mitia woni watiefo nyina
atiefo nyina nso eje so eja se ye free nkoma ase a Ghana Integrated Aluminium Development Corporation kwan be ne nam so ebetim ho na mo nhyehyɛ ya mo aye no mo aya baba bedru sei na atiefo ye mfa refresh ya adwen kakra ansa na de Asante Kotoko Society for the abebo mu no so ye de ho nkomo
yo medase na medase nse ye nya time aye twe sankobo yi se niam ye kan de niam sebio ehia pa de Ghana bekwani na omanpanyin na ado danko akufo ado be ye president no ade ba ko kan se opese obomoden na Ghana ye koye nim na se se aid ni ade a ye tete ni nyina no etu betwa na nyame ahira oman yi with gold manganese, bauxite, oil, nyina. Na nye ya ye hweso. Ye bomoden na ye tu sa resources. Na ye manage resources is very important. Into no aka to say ye pese ye be add value to resources no. Na e more benefits abre economically ne bibia. Inti Ghana Integrated Aluminium Development Corporation is one of the corporations that was set up with the sole purpose of managing our bauxite resources and adding value to our bauxite. In the making, and yesterday you did 2 bauxites, and you had 2 bauxites for the last 70 years. You per you see refinery, you per you see smelters, so you were bakokra or temadida. You per you add value, send you be ya, infrastructure, ebeba, ma omano, ebedoso, na ama omano akweni. In the Ghana Integrated Aluminium Development Corporation, GIADEC, ye settlement up through an act of parliament. Ye dihun komo wa parliament. Ye mobile opportunity say, senya ye settlement up, senya ye constitute board, senya ye nyeme nyina no. Ye be discuss, ye de call parliament. 275 MPs debate ye hun se nyina. Ena wo mo pass act. Inti act no, ena president sent act no. Ena se see a Ghana Integrated Aluminium Development Corporation aba into law. In ya set ya corporation. Inti GIADEC ye very much established by the laws of Ghana for the sole purpose of managing our bauxite reserves and developing an integrated aluminium industry in Ghana. Ghana over the past 70 years. They say young leader or vision. All ye nyema ye pese na all the corporations near this see why it between aye this edge na edin koswaba omanimu. In the GIADEC. In fact, ni reason I set up GIADEC. No.
Opani na ensam ba ko mienu a wo mo arezie ba ko mu de 20 billion ye kwaje 20 billion na nipa kro no so aba betu ade a ne worth $700 billion. 20 billion dollars kwaje according to the Asante Kotoko Society na yenso so ye de ama wo mo tu afa 700 billion sa semi emu no kro ne sen
yo wait me that pacho a Ghana bauxite reserves are historically no yes estimating say you be 900 million metric tons of bauxite. Make us say for the first time in Ghana's history mineral resource estimate here bibia we are in line with international standards a bit share the quality and quantity of bauxite for the first time you spend resources to make sure say there was our data no there was our information no ebe jina so the bauxite juma making na in the first of all no estimates are grofoke kanka 900 million metric tons near Jadina. As I say, you verify and you making sure that information is accurate. And sana, if you are sitting here, Juma. If investors think of 1 year, Juma, no, you know. Women are trying to information. Then you be exact quality and quantity of bauxite are your work IAPD to man. Any first point. Second point, said you a 900 million metric tons. Calculations and full year 700 billion near the Adinino, a wide of the mark, and yamba. If you say a class in a share resource estimates, no, not any international advisors, it can ask near Casania who exactly how to value the bauxite reserves that we have. Ubisa Ubia or mining, or say, to build a mine to produce 3 to 5 million metric tons of bauxite, no, we need more than $200 million to establish the mine. Into 20 billion numbers almost through around in Nano. That numbers in and yet accurate. You better type not your new BR transit. You get information, you get quality quantity of bauxite. Not your advisors are transit near yet valuation in your Navia. And I between I can say factually, this is the information. Now, Pacho, some numbers are amount for body at the Adini in Anate. Pacho, you hold on, answer. If it's a Ciano, you need same information. 700 billion is totally far off the mark. I made to Kasacho. If the 900 million metric tons near Wakra, there's no way of between your value in that with those numbers.
Opani ba kwa masa raising say mo ba be si baby a ye be refine. Na refinery no ba kwa ka mo ne say ade e wanyina hi. Na mo pagya hu yesi chebi na mo be si no na mo si ni chebi wi a ye the bauxite no raw materials ni free nyina hi ne de aba chebi ni ya ba be refine et say
yo it's me that fa na ade ba ko GIADEC ye DSC nim say ye pese ne say ye pese make sure say bauxite mining refining ya ye nyina no ye be ye no ne kwan so pepepe would ne bauxite company bi akasa na say refinery company bi akasa obi o two bauxite obabi no or pese or setting up refinery a ben bauxite mine no identity because the cost of transporting bauxite from one location to a far location for refining no first of all too expensive. Number one. Number two, so say what transport mode of transportation is very important. Said you Ghana, they see our bauxite a money wa Awasu. Yet transporting by road. Road from Awasu all the way to Takradeno. Load a year carrying Nina agro loose near Jadina, essay and Quayakwan. Into the Ministry of Railways, you didn't come also near Yabenya Railway from Ninehinia Awasu all the way to Takrade near the export to bauxite, alumina near Dina. Now, some person may cannot with CF and say, Obi o person who see bauxite refinery no. Baby a bauxite mine no one. And in the first place I be consider for building a refinery. If you two bauxite when in here, no question say you be see refinery when in here. You two bauxite wo baby no question you be see abeno. Into refinery ne de obi anya ho you say you be see refinery ni be the western part of the nation. In this area there because you two bauxite to hono you refinery ne can be aso refinery be call
papa na ba ko bie ma o mja sa betu dwane se board no a e wo ho no asantifo mienu pe na wo mu o so no mo de do so eti sen
yo mpacho se na me di kan no GIADEC no established through an act of parliament. When we establish a GIADEC Act, MPs debate all the provisions of the act, including the composition of the board. In the Imani Daho, Senior President, they are guided to select a board. Now, board are making, what was your Santifum Yenu? Sabiota Frache, and Pesa may say, be a Santinina, Uifiha. Ning Ghana for. Important thing is, make us say, there are at least 4 members of from Ashanti region, who included Nana a member of the board. There are at least 3 other people from Ashanti region, also members of the board. Chairman of the board, Krafi Ashanti Memo. So, into Shemua, and yes, President said that's it. Yen say, but Shemua, Ashanti the dogs were board. Now, and yes, Sebu. Board
members no me say
Board members near 11.
And Sam Kawili
4 to 5 for Ashanti region.
Hey, 4 to 5 for Ashanti region.
Uh-huh.
And tonight is Abeka 6 for other regions, you know.
What can I say? But I say, and so you bunu say if you Ashanti region, if you and you're not president choose one, which you want to represent various groups that here say will be represented on the board. CEO or your funny say, or you'll be in business here, or you'll be where your businesses will Ghana, very successful person on NIM aluminium industry here, and nothing your fan say on your chairman of the board. So, and yes, if you have not, if you have it. Maybe can we see making sure they're being competent people ever serve on the board. Well, now if it's representation, and importantly, Mrania MPs, Parliament, you have to shout to us young guide the composition of the board. Maybe representative from Minerals Commission, representative from Ghana Industry, representative from Harab, Ningina, President that used to pepe, and was set your board. In the board composition, not set in law, in a senior mechanic. Ashanti region are very well represented.
Papa na mami hwe ade ba akubi na wono so can say it's nowhere clear as to the percentage Ashanti region benya na wode be bi say oboase example say oboase ye to gold we tu ba be ko boase no na ehwo no development enkoso wo ho awaso the same thing no ne ade a enti wo mo asem ba ko mo gina so ne say empedin san kwatena sibiem na yenhwe sane ebeye proceeds from the bauxite no ebetumi abo Ashanti region any the indigenes are wo around baby a yetu ade no sa asem yi about to my attention ana amodi hu dwuma
oh ye di hu dwuma pa na wo hwe make I say GIADEC sane American ye ne communities edin komo ye ne ye start GIADEC me say mako yeni Asante ne din komo yeni Ochin ne din komo oji ahoho yeni traditional rulers yeni all the other community
more commensia nyina
yakoni nyina yatena se din komo sansem senyi nyina ye bisa honsem so nsen ye be ya plans ye be ye nyina no e be follow exactly what the communities and other people want in the development e be back kro ho ni ade nyina we are planning into it. Well, GIADEC setup no, very different from gold mining setup aye no. And as I said, you ma concession na ye ni efiso. Ye nim ne koso wo ho. GIADEC, bibia ye be set it up, the mining or refinery or smelter, ye be only 30% of the stake in the business. Apart from that, and so Ghanaian interest, the community if you organize one who, if you organize one who wants to have an equity stake in the business. Yeah, you're making arrangements for local content participation of Ghanaian people, including the indigenes of the areas that we're talking about. In the structure, yeah, they set up GIADEC, no. Any business, and you're very different from Yaya in the past. It's a very new way of doing it, making sure that you're maintaining a significant interest and a significant stake. 30% are making a minimum stake. In making society kind of 2%. There be 30%. Who can act now? Be minimum stake of 30% for GIADEC. And sana Ghanaian entrepreneurs, any community now so into foreign interest there. Once of course, we foreign now investing in Ghana. That almost obey equity stake. Into also be work. Well, now making why Kasano Ghana for foreign investors can. When now they are interested in making this investment, but doing it in line with the structure, well, with GIADEC having a stake, with Ghanaians having a stake, and with other partners, investors having a stake.
Papa, in the 2017 budget, it was captured, say, you be see refinery, Chibi. Now, to say,
there be, first of all, you were bauxite reserves, maybe, and so Chibi. Your bauxite reserves were Waso, in any TV. The three main ones that you need to say are yet more worker, a better other bauxite reserves in the future because he believes that there's more anchor in the future. But the we see bauxite mine, it was TBA. Same argument I say we see bauxite mine when in here. And yet right, the Uber transport bauxite all the way from Yinahin to TB to go and refine. In that same way, PAC mine was TBA. a home so you bet me see refinery. In the 2017 budget as sama okay, it was in the context there. So we see mine the closest place that that most likely place that you build a refinery is close to the mine. In the you share GIADEC, you develop master plan. Master plan you are making. You need stakeholders, Ghana Railways, Ghana Ports and Harbors, energy companies, the Water Commission, Forestry Commission, Lands Commission. You are developing master plan. For the first time, you're developing master plan. So our stakeholders are making contribution. Well, now in those contributions, roads, for instance, they are very concerned about the bulk transporting bulk items on the routes. So, ports and harbors, expansion is also 1 more year for export of bauxite or alumina. Railways, infrastructure is what put in place to make sure they move bulk items in them. In the refinery, so you see bauxite mine, they were cheaper. You see refinery was cheaper. You see bauxite mine when you here, you see bauxite refinery when you here. You see, the western part and the eastern part, there are two separate developments. The western part, where we have a lot of bauxite resources, will definitely have a refinery. And the eastern part, once we develop a mine there, will also have a refinery. Because it doesn't make economic sense there. We'll be transport to bauxite so many hundreds of miles just to be able to refine it.
Papa na ne kwakwa mu no eye group asante kotoko society trata wo mo de akoma ban wo mo de bia komenhia kotoko fie minister no me ade ade mo nsa aka mo de
yes aka yan de yeah ampa
na
ye bi hojuma
yo ana mo tuo ni se bia mo be frɛ wo mo nam no ma tena se na mo akyekyere mu ana bibi sɛ ho
and the environment it the kade bakwa ye ne se obi tro bibi sa na so obi raise issue bi sa ye den betena se ye ne ye dinkomo well make us a civil society organizations other community groups women nyina wo church or niema and na say bi obi ye demonstration about environmental issues here that nyina wo nyina any one transfer well na of course when you obi transfer na no need dinkomo a and just say nya wo kan nyina na obefa but you believe it's a dialogue, consultations, discussing niema over a long period of time is very important because you build trust, you build community, you build a friend the capital that we need to be able to execute the investments that we're talking about. All the groups in some of the can be you better not near no. Now through this dialogue, to me it's a human acquaintance.
Na da ben ye be hye bauxite yase nyina hidie no
well say make us no all these discussions are going on. They're very important environmental social governance issues nyina be resolved into community discussions nyina ka ho bi into said you started all these conversations nyina so ye investors so din kombo investor briefings investors from 40 companies. They say you never say 15 kasa, finalizing things. Won't be presenting proposals. First quarter of this year, you'll be presenting our proposals. No, you be review. You selected strategic partners. Did you want to be now? As more business, who say you were existing businesses or Ghana did that. You were Ghana Bauxite Company. Ghana government or 20%. That 20% of this year, GIADEC and air 20%. So, rearranges arrangements. Near how we can revamp that business. And then re-establish it into a non-somobity news. The Sankomono Bay, you better news in terms of how we're revamping it and how we're going to continue to develop and invest in the existing business. Ebema, you're expanding mine, near sea refinery, and also Sankomono so koso. Vacuum, so you're interested you better any business no around. International world prices of aluminium this year are quite depressed. But outlook for the next 2 years and things is improving. In the improvement, of course, you bet me a design business planner, a bit my retrofitted vehicle, not yet the business, not quite name. Indeed, we share quite in as well. Once I have selected strategic investors, you don't want better answer near project development plans, a better the timeline, when we develop mines, and then refineries, etc. And you will meet all the environmental, social governance issues. Well, it's the one thing I get here and say, you be sure that you're in line with local Ghana standards, meeting all the Environmental Protection Agency standards, Water Commission, Forestry Commission, one requirements now, and some are also international standards. The FRBB Equator Principles, World Bank IFC principles, and so on. You be making sure that you better follow all these guidelines. Into Equator Principles, all the World Bank and IFC standards, and our own Ghanaian regulatory requirements. You be making sure that they're following in the plans that we're doing. So all the issues, all the concerns that people are raising can be addressed.
Papa na mame your two bauxite here ni titru in relation to the nyinahidi ya de be fa ekwan so ena de aba na say railway yi kura no ye be develop bi aba be fa ho se de be ya e bi a de kwa be ye easy amaye.
Oh, and they said me di kan no Ministry of Railways honorable Joe Gattin in the ministry yani wa tna a get discussion. In the master plan you developing including plans are as I say around infrastructure and main friend enabling infrastructure ebema integrated aluminium industry no akoso ni di kan railways in the Ministry of Railways discuss Western Line no ye di hujuma wo be start investment towards revamping the Western Line, narrow gauge one be revamping Eastern Line and also one di hujuma inti you be making sure that there will be real infrastructure in place. So the way investor not over investing significant amounts of money to develop a mine and a refinery near there. First thing I'll be saying will be say, how are we going to transport bulk items from the refinery or from the mine to the port? So it is our discussion. No, your Ministry of Railways are planning. If you say GIADEC master plan now, railways is a core component of the plan. Near to some Ghana ports and harbors. We share the capacity of Takoradi ports to deal with there's 3-5 million to 10 million metric tons of bauxite, any alumina near there, and also one more expansion plans, and also you want to answer. Yes, our discussion no. Into also you want the age we share to set power. Are you here for refinery and especially smelter, and also Ghana gas, ne other groups that transfer ye di hunkomo. Well, into plan ye developing. The Ghana Integrated Aluminium Development Corporation and integration is very, very important. Integration with all the other aspects are ebema jumeya kweni railway development, port development, power facilities, and all those things. No, yeti hunkomo. Inti railways ne de eyadea eda yenimpa.
Papa bauxite yedi empa.
Oh, bauxite and kasa de. Who bauxite for the first time cry who be drew because Sebio doctor would know on the surface, within there's 10-15 meters strip mine. It's just laterite in that sense if you look at it that way. But of course there were high aluminium content, and silica content. And then it differentiating from any other soil I'll be. Now a go through processor. Then you refine it to become alumina. Well, alumina no, and only raw material are here for the development of a smelter to turn that into aluminium. And we started with bauxite. Now we refine it, no alumina. Now alumina no smelt here, no aluminium. Aluminium no, and a yenema be aeroplanes, car, they say cars are moving to lighter cars, so moving aluminium. Plastics are used into the can industry is developing aluminium cans, and then you hear kitchen utensils, building materials, window frames, door frames. The aluminium uses the exhaust power, and it's increasing as we move away from plastics and as we move away from heavy cars to lighter cars, electric cars, and also the aircraft.
Sreba, the ani yedi muno.
What's it?
Sreba no. Yeah, mammy, I don't know. Hold on, I can't. If you don't know, you use it, a dose of power. In the second, I say, I see a power and say, yes, support primary aluminium production. You have to develop downstream industries. Minister of Trade, that kind about car manufacturing, Nissan, Volkswagen, they are hanging on. Won't be here to say alloy wheels, won't be here aluminium components for their cars. So, into having a developed downstream industry, a producing so into you develop downstream industries.
your cable companies, your Aluwex, your other groups are so you're producing more aluminium in Ghana. You're developing more of these industries. They be used to aluminium no Ghana. So they be in human paper, the boy economy, no GDP, the cost of the effects and impacts of this industry is huge. You're making sure that you're building a long-term industry. And yeah, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. President Nana Akufo-Addo vision, no, and yeah, for for future generations, for locking in and developing our economy into a strong economy. The whole vision of a Ghana beyond aid, no, can be realized. And the industries like this are a core part, a pillar of what he's trying to do. Well, since I'm a multi-year, billion investment are here over a long period of time. In the Ghana, support in the communities, societies, per se, the one brand kasa, the kingdom come. The build the industry at the Inkosoba Bakui.
Papa, the chat to Okrani, now say, Minyakwan ko Australia. Na me call yen me try se me call Adelaide. One more Bronu be for Plimpton. E one na me call we say one sunu e fa aluminium ni bauxite mu hwemu no wo mu edimu tintimai pa eye no wo ho me kwane nam hwa me kwa de mani de se na ehuna de na asem na me pekeke e na me ko we bie papa sa Australia foi mu no mu so di nkita ho ame abehwe de na yeyi ne se ne esitie pa.
Oh, and Australia is one of the biggest producers of bauxite and exporters of alumina. Australia at the government level and at the business level. A couple of companies are bidding for investors. Anyone can say be Australia, any other. American companies so in Kobo. Jamaican companies in Kobo. Jamaican so a big bauxite alumina production country. A whole number of international institutes in Kobo. Now Australia, very good examples of how they've managed to mine bauxite in an environmentally friendly way, and how they've managed to develop even these mines in forest reserves and other places like that. You want to, they are one of the key countries that you come about best practice near Dina and see
Papa, you better say where we other just what say bre and I watch bre and you didn't come.
Oh, me that's and this all part of what we are doing. See, me that's say one of my opportunity. Say my banner me we TFO, and so I be this ankoboy. In the GIADEC, your offices they are open. Will be open information. Be open only and Kasana be there. But my one here and that's one brand new here. Now you in Kosunin Koboy. Me that's a pa. In Kobo said they say Yakosu. Papa,
me so me that's a pa. Bye bye.
You bye bye.
You.
Bye.
Mr. Medase. Ora Michael Ansa. Wano na ye CEO Emma Ghana Integrated Aluminium Corporation. Yene no atwetwe nkomo K101.7.
Okay FM 101.7.